Let's begin by finding a crescent lunge with our right foot forward, knee in line with your ankle, knees not going over your toes, staying in line with your toes. Leaning into that left hip, feeling the stretch there on the left side, and squaring the hips, pulling the right hip back and the left hip forward. Lifting up through the chest, engaging the abs, gazes forward. And then finding corkscrew, bringing your left hands to the ground, bending the left leg at the knee, reaching back, twisting back to grab your back foot, opening the chest, pulling that left foot closer to your body to find a deeper stretch. And then releasing that leg and finding a half split. So bringing your right foot forward towards straight, sinking your hips back, flexing through the right foot, folding forward over your front leg. Finding the position that's most comfortable to you. You might be folding forward a lot, you might not be folding forward at all. And then moving back into crescent lunge. Lifting your torso up, stacking that knee with that ankle, engaging the abs, squaring the hips. And then moving into corkscrew again, dropping the left hand down, bending the left knee, reaching back to grab the foot. Sinking a little bit deeper into those hips, and remembering to keep them squared. Then releasing that foot down to the ground and coming into half split, extending your right leg out in front of you, flexing through the foot, folding over, sinking the hips back. Finding that stretch through the hamstring and the calf. And then releasing that pose, and then we'll come and switch to the other side. Coming into crescent with your left foot forward, your right knee on the ground. Stacking that knee over the ankle, keeping the knee in line with the toes. Leaning into that right hip and pulling the left hip back and the right hip forward. Engaging the abs, lifting the chest. And remembering to breathe. And then coming into corkscrew pose, bending the right knee, reaching back with the left hand to grab the foot, pulling that foot closer to you to find a deeper stretch, opening the chest. Dropping that foot back down to the ground and coming into half split now. Scooting the left foot forward, flexing through the foot, straightening the legs, sinking the hips back. Pulling that left hip back and the right hip forward to keep them square here. And folding a little bit deeper over the front leg. Then moving back into crescent on this side. Keep breathing. Drop your right hand down to the ground, coming into corkscrew. Grabbing that right foot. And release that foot down to the ground, coming to find a half split, extending that left foot forward and flexing through, squaring the hips. And then release, coming to switch sides again, and we'll find a full split on our right side with our right foot forward. Grabbing whatever you need, if you need it, to help you with this pose, grabbing a block, a bolster, a pillow, whatever, and sticking it under your right hip as we extend our right foot forward and our left foot back, coming into the split, holding your chest up. And easing gently into this pose. We're not forcing anything. Back away from any strain, any pain. Take it nice and easy. Noticing as your muscles relax and letting yourself sink a little bit deeper if that happens. And then slowly lifting out of this pose and switching sides. Bringing your left foot forward, letting it slide forward, using a block, a pillow, a bolster, whatever you have lying around to help you. And maybe you need something different on this side, and that's okay. And gently and slowly coming out of the pose on this side, switching back over to the other, extending the right foot forward, letting the left slip back, keeping your weight stacked on top in the center of your hips, opening the chest. And slowly coming out of this side, switching to your left side again, extending the left foot forward, sinking down into the hips, the right leg back, being gentle, and remembering to breathe. And then slowly coming out of this pose, coming to sit on your knees. Thanks for watching, and keep practicing with this video to make progress on your splits.